Welcome to the Green Room here on a Monday, Local 4 WDIV, live in the D, and we are going to take you down the street a few blocks away from the station to a special spot with a special item.
A little something, something.
Just watch. Okay, the greatest sandwich you've never heard of resides on Fort Street in downtown Detroit.
Well, it didn't even exist a few short years ago, but word is spreading like wildfire that it is a must-try.
And the surprising thing is that you have to know that it even exists. In the middle of downtown Detroit in the Penobscot building, there's a delectable delight that needs your immediate attention. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Athens Philly. So special, it doesn't really have an actual name, and it's not something that you would see on the menu, but it is the leading reason, among many reasons, to visit this Greek diner that has been open and operating since 1966. Notice I said diner and not Coney Island. If you want a dog, that's American or Lafayette, well, American. Here you get the Athens Philly, and you will never not get it again. Do you hear me? Almost defying description, this is a sensation as a sandwich with the soul of a Philly cheesesteak, but the heart of a Greek gyro. I'm talking about chicken seasoned with proprietary spices, served not on a Philly cheesesteak bun or hoagie roll, but a fresh-made pita that they make from scratch on site.
Athens souvlaki in Detroit.
All right, and what is the specialty that's not on the menu that people have to secretly order?
And that's our Athens Philly.
And what is on an Athens Philly?
So our delicious pita bread with grilled chicken, grilled green peppers, grilled onions, Swiss cheese, and then we drizzle just a little bit of our house salad dressing in there. It's phenomenal.
All right, and where did this recipe come from?
Actually, one of our cooks that was here before the pandemic. It was just kind of an item we came up with for our employee lunch. I started offering it to some of our customers, and it took off really well.
So why is it not on the regular menu?
Because I wasn't in charge of printing the menu. Otherwise, it would have been.
You should have like a special standee on the table, like a placard or something that says...
I'd like to do that. I'd like to see it end up on the menu this next time.
Okay, we are back live here in the studio with the restaurant manager, David Kingsbury, and the kitchen manager, John Rodemich.
Rodemick, close.
Rodemick, okay. Give us an idea of the atmosphere of the restaurant. I've been in there at the height of lunch rush, and the place is absolutely jam-packed.
Yes, so in the lunch hours, the majority of our business is workers from the nearby offices, but we are definitely set up for, family dining.
Sure.
Very relaxed atmosphere, very friendly.
Okay, John, tell us a little bit about the items that you brought today. It's not just the Athens Philly. You got other things here too.
Yeah, we brought a few other things. This is our moussaka. It's basically eggplant, ground beef, our bechamel, and it's baked. We top it off with our red sauce.
Mm-hmm. The salad?
It's our village salad, basically all our vegetables, cucumbers, chickpeas, tomatoes, beets, olives, onions, peppers, topped off with our feta, a little olive oil and seasoning.
And then you have the homemade pita bread.
Homemade pita bread comes with all of our salads.
And then a Greek gyro.
That's our regular gyro, yep. That's our lamb gyro. Yogurt, tomato, onions inside our homemade pita. That's the Athens Philly that you were talking about.
Right here, yep, there it is. I gotta reach for that. There you go. Look at that. It just looks good. And then just the standard like house salad?
Just standard Greek salad, and you can get that topped with either chicken or gyro, tuna, artichokes. And then on the very end there, we have our stuffed grape leaves.
Oh, excellent. And of course, what people may not know, even though you're a diner, you have a full service bar in the back.
That's right.
So, which is why you guys brought the beer and the Jameson and whatnot.
Absolutely.
What is the history of the place?
So the downtown location has been around for, I believe, either 9 or 10 years. We started in Southfield in 1966. It's all been family owned, passed down to the sons of the parents here. And
so the word of advice is get there slightly before lunch rush. You open at 11, yeah?
yes, we open at 11.
And then after lunch rush, you were open how long?
We're working on reduced hours right now. We're open until 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. We're hoping in November or sometime after the new year we can do a grand reopening for our bar and extend those hours into the dinner hours.
Okay, can you order online?
Yes, you can order online through our partners at Toast. That website is www.toasttab.com/Athens-Souvlaki.
Oh, that's nothing to remember.
You can, our Google listing can shoot you over there too.
All right.
All right, now another place that we got to talk about on the show was somewhere that I went to as a kid many, many times. It's the La Brea Tar Pits, which kind of gives you the scientific kind of foundation of the show La Brea that is on NBC. Very interesting.
So if you don't know anything about the La Brea Tar Pits, except for what you heard as a kid from Bugs Bunny, watch this.
Funny. It's one of NBC's most popular new shows, and tomorrow night, La Brea returns for the second season. Those familiar with the series know it's all about a massive sinkhole in Los Angeles that opens up and reveals a hidden primeval world. But did you know in real life there is a museum in Los Angeles dedicated to the La Brea Tar Pits? Joining us now to tell us more about this real place in California that you might not know about is Dr. Emily Lindsey, Assistant Curator and Excavation Site Director at the La Brea Tar Pits. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's our pleasure. Now, first, we should make it clear that you have no connection to the show, but you are the real deal, a real place for those in Michigan who don't know about you. What is the La Brea Tar Pits?
So the La Brea Tar Pits is actually one of the most important paleontological sites on Earth. It just happens to be right in the middle of Los Angeles because the phenomenon that formed the tar pits was the same as one of the major contributing phenomenons to the modern development of the city of Los Angeles, which is oil. So there are two things we have in LA. We have a lot of oil that's underground. The Los Angeles basin is actually the richest oil basin by unit volume in the world. And we also, as I'm sure many of you know, have a lot of earthquakes. And so there are certain places, one of them being the park where our museum is located, where the faulting and folding of the earth opens up these little cracks and the oil actually squishes up through these cracks to the surface and forms these shallow pools. And over the last 50, 60,000 years, the sticky oil in these pools has been trapping plants and animals right here in our park, creating this incredible fossil record of all the plants and animals that have been living in the Los Angeles basin over the last 60,000 years.
And that is so cool because, like I mentioned to you off camera, I've actually been there. My mother took me there as a kid, and you got to pull up at the tar and really get a sense of how heavy it is. But let me ask you this. What is the iconic lake pit in front of the museum all about?
So that's a really interesting story because this is, of course, the image that most people have in their minds of the La Brea Tar Pits, and it's been the inspiration for so many different TV shows and movies over the years. You see it in cartoons. And so everybody thinks that this lake pit in front of our museum is a tar pit and that the fate you see playing out in this very dramatic mammoth family sculpture is how tar pits work, that you sink in and fundamentally drown in them like quicksand. But this lake pit is actually a 19th century commercial asphalt mine. So that mining operation, of course, left a big hole in the ground. It later filled in with water because we're very close to the water table, and there are some natural asphalt seeps flowing into it, but it's not actually a tar pit. Tar pits are actually much shallower and act a lot more like flypaper, sticking plants and animals in place, but not actually drowning them.
So is it true that you're actually excavating Ice Age fossils at the museum?
Yes, we actually excavate every day the museum is open. We have several full-time excavation staff in our park, and we are digging up fossils that are still in the ground. This process of sort of entrapment and preservation that has been playing out over 60,000 years has created the richest site for Ice Age fossils anywhere in the world. And we've got somewhere around 5 million fossils that we've excavated so far, but we're still digging up more every day.
So I have to ask you this. When you talk about Ice Age animals, which ones are we talking about?
So, the classic animals you think of the Ice Age, we have saber-toothed cats, which is actually the state fossil of California. It was designated that because we have so many of them at the La Brea Tar Pits. We have thousands of them. We have dire wolves of Game of Thrones fame. We have American lions. We also have a lot of herbivores. We have mammoths and mastodons and camels, and my favorite, the giant ground sloths, horses and bison. Just an incredible wealth of, these big iconic animals that we think of when we think of sort of, large mammals of the past and the Ice Age.
Very interesting. Now, if anyone wants to learn more about the La Brea Tar Pits, where should they go?
Well, so of course, if you're in Michigan, you can always go to our website, tarpits.org, which has a ton of information, lots of videos and presentations, and you can learn all about our site.
Dr. Lindsey, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Likewise. Now, that was a look at the real La Brea Tar Pits in Los Angeles. Now, the fictional La Brea returns to Local 4 tomorrow night. But be sure to join us for Live in the D tomorrow morning when we talk to the stars of the show to learn more about what prehistoric adventures await in season 2. All right, and today is National Family Day. So we gathered up our What's the Buzz family, and Jason had an interesting talk with them. Some was very politically correct. Let's say.
It is National Family Day, and we all have family. We love like crazy, but let's be honest, sometimes it's not all sunshine and rainbows. So let's talk about extended family, those friends, their family, and the favorite family member of them all. Joining us today to start the argument, the conversation, friends of the Live in the D family, Jason Hall with Ride Detroit's, Vanessa Cohen, the co-founder of the Cohen brand and owner of Motor City Date Night, and Lauren Crocker, co-host of the Blaine Fowler Morning Show on 96.3 WDVD. Good morning, one and all.
Hey,
Good
fam.
morning.
Hey, fam.
What's up, fam?
What's up, fam? Oh, that's the thing. I'm sorry. Hello, fam.
Fam.
What up, Doe?
What up, though? We've been having a family therapy session before we came on camera, so we've gone deep about family.
Yep.
What, in the green room?
Yeah, we got it all off though, so we can. Yep.
All right. Well, first, when does family become extended family? Do you cousins, great aunts and uncles, second cousins, or is there a cutoff point?
I don't use the term extended family in general.
Okay.
But I think if you didn't grow up in the household, if you're not in our immediate house, where I'm looking. All right. Okay. If we didn't grow up in the immediate house, then you're extended technically. But I don't like saying that. It makes people seem distant.
Yeah, Lauren.
I feel the same way, and I thought that was going to be a hot take, so I'm glad you agree. Like, I feel like your family is your people in your house, and then everybody else is extension. Not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not
just an
bad.
Extension.
Well, I grew up kind of close with my cousins. And so I would say, for me personally, anything like with any compound name, like great uncle,
or
anything like that, second cousin, that's extended.
That's
but
such
like
an
cousin is,
answer.
cool. Cousin's cool with me.
First cousin.
And everything, yeah. But like anything with a second,
When
compound.
the branches go like this, you like, okay.
So when do friends become, non-blood family, right? Because they're your friends, and then you feel like they're family after a while. When does that happen?
When they text me dad jokes.
Oh, who does that?
Right.
I feel like it's the real ones. Like, I have friends that have been with me for 30 years. They are family. You know what I mean? Like, those are the people that I count on just as much as my blood family. So I definitely believe in friends that are family.
Do you have difficult family members?
No. Don't do that.
No, not at all. Not at all. We all get along great.
Your face says it all. All right, are the difficult family members, do you leave them out of like Thanksgiving because you know they're going to start a war over politics or women's right to reproductive rights or whatever?
Well, you have to know your family. It's the same way when you have an event. You know you have this crowd, you have that crowd, so you keep your crowds kind of separate sometimes. So you know not to invite your one cousin to the golf outing. You know what I'm saying? So or if you're having a family function and it's just family, you can't. Some friends you can't bring that don't know how to handle the drink.
And you give them a chance. You step up higher. You give them the chance. If they mess it up, they don't get invited next year.
I don't do the inviting. So I just show up, and I'm there for the drama.
Oh,
So
he's
I'm,
the-
yeah,
he's
yeah,
the-
yeah. I'm not bringing the drama. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm in the back, like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely like,
He's
what'd
the
you say
one
about
that has to
Auntie?
figure out
Okay,
how to
let's
get
see
right.
it. Oh yeah, I'm there for the drama.
All right, finally, are grandparents always the favorites in the family?
What did I tell you guys earlier?
Yes. I
I'm
think-
the favorite.
Oh yeah. That's
I'm everyone's favorite. So, and I'm not a grandparent. So,
So you're more favorite than the grandparents?
don't do that.
That was the question.
Lauren,
You're more.
what do you say?
Yes, everybody does, and then they think the grandkids are the favorite, so it works out well.
Yeah, grandparents.
Hey, Grandma.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks all for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fam.
You're
I
my-
feel like I got a lot
family.
off my chest now.
You're
I
my
feel
family.
good about myself.
And today is Music Monday.
Your favorite day of the week.
That's right. Why, you ask? Because we get to highlight some of the amazingly talented musicians here in Detroit. And today we had a special guest, Jason Harper, with his song Push Rewind. Now it sounds, but it's a love song.
It was.
But when you see that Music Monday animation come up, you know it's time for music from some of the most talented musicians in our area. And today we are joined by a Detroiter who describes his sound as a combination of Motown, R&B, rock with pop sensibilities. Welcome Jason Harper and his guitarist Garrett Bilanik. To both of you, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
It is great to have you. Now, you were born and raised in Detroit. So, of course, we're surrounded by incredible musicians and music and influences here. But where did you get your passion for music from?
Both of my parents were involved heavily in music and sang all through their childhoods and growing up and stuff like that. And then it kind of just happened. I kind of just naturally kind of grew into it, I guess.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like a family tradition. You just
Yeah,
fall into it
yeah.
and here you are.
Absolutely.
Now tell us more about your band, Local Heroes, and your most recent release.
Yeah, so we, Garrett, myself, and actually one of the other guys as well, we all played together in our first band in high school.
Nice.
So many years ago. And then we kind of put this thing together after some time of doing a lot of different projects, you know, amongst all of us. And we just kind of wanted to throw something together that we both, you know, really could enjoy and just have a lot of fun with. So we've been playing for the last about year solid. COVID kind of threw a wrench into things when we kind of first started it up, but we've been playing kind of all over the place, and we just put out finished up a promo video, and hopefully we'll you know, keep pressing on, playing a lot of cool venues, you know, corporate events, parties, things like that. It's fun. Yeah, we have a great time with it.
And you
Yeah.
get to vibe out with like one of your day ones.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
absolutely,
That's awesome.
absolutely.
So what is
Yeah.
the song that we're going to hear today?
This song is called Push Rewind. It's a song that I actually wrote during the quarantine time. Got a little bored, obviously, just sitting at home. And so wrote a couple of tunes, and this is one of the ones that I wrote when I was just sitting around.
Awesome,
Yeah,
awesome. All right,
yeah.
well, here is Jason Harper with Push Rewind. Take it away, guys.
All right.
Wanna push rewind, 'cause this sounds a lot like a life I love. Clean sheets, time doesn't matter. Lying close to you, soft lips, my heart beating faster. I do what you want me to. Let's make this a lifetime. Slow down, feeling so dream-like love. I wanna push rewind, 'cause this sounds a lot like a life I love. Long days, broken and battered, and all I want is you. Short years, the clock moving faster. Forever is what we'll do. We'll make this a lifetime. Slow down, feeling so dream-like love. I wanna push rewind, 'cause this this sounds a lot like a life I love. Trying to hold on to the memories in my mind, hoping that you'll always get the best of me in this life, in this life. Oh yeah, yeah. Make this a lifetime. Slow down, feeling so dream-like love. Wanna push rewind. 'Cause this sounds a lot like a life I love. Life I love.
Cool sound right there.
Very cool, very sweet. I really liked it. I really liked everything about it. I had a great time on today's show.
Well, you always have a great time on the show. I'm right here next to you.
You were going to say that.
That's the Green Room for today on Local 4 Plus.